Why, hello there, fellow rescue team. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Space Haven Finding Eden. Episode 35. Liberating a ship that was held hostage. So we're nearly done mining. Oh, I didn't even realize there was... We're nearly done dismantling the Callisto before I, abandon it. And then I'll probably try to rendezvous with the military fleet, the military alliance ships, to try to buy some stuff. What now? Fine, I'll give you tech blocks. Your name is Thor Molnir. Alright. And you're a merchant. Wrong line of work, sir. I've heard of you. I don't think you're a very good merchant. All right. Dismantle. I don't know why it didn't, auto dismantle. But I should be getting some tech blocks off of this, I suspect. Once it gets ripped up. Or, sorry, energy blocks. From the X1, hopefully? Hyperfuel tech, no? None? I guess I was wrong. Just tech blocks. Well, at least we replenished tech blocks. That's at least something. So, transfer the remaining stuff. Is this different? Merchant? I'm confused. Did they leave and are already coming back? Maybe. They missed me, I guess. And I'm gonna go ahead and just remove the refugee area. Oh, you know what? I can hold V. I forgot about that. To see it normally. Because we don't have any refugees anymore. Alright, just a few more blocks on the Callisto to transfer over. Tech and... It's mostly the tech blocks that I care about most. And yeah, these... Okay, the Merchant Alliance fleet... Or, sorry, the Military Alliance fleet is coming to me in 6 hours. So I'll just sit here, trade with them, and then head to the outpost afterwards. So hopefully we'll have a windfall of energy blocks that we can buy. Kinda doubt it, but hopefully. And I might want to, get rid of some infra. Because, quite frankly, I have so much infra blocks, it's kind of stupid. So I'm going to eject 26 of my infra blocks to space. Because, I just... They're filling up my ship. It's getting stupid. Oh my god, you have so many energy blocks. Buy them all! And I'll give you some nuts and seeds for them. So I'm trading with the Marconian and Ozama. So let's do a trade with the Diligent. Okay. I am going a little overboard with the energy blocks, but honestly, it's the block I run out of the most, so I don't think it's crazy just to stock up a ton. and then not have to worry about it. Oh, I should have also purchased maybe some steel plates, if that was for sale, or like basic ores, because I'm out and need some. But it doesn't look like I see noble metals, but not base metals. I don't see that for sale on any of them. Oh, a little bit of steel plates here. Yeah, okay, here we go. 3 steel plates. And 3 more steel plates. Alright, that's the best I can do. Well, we will definitely get these shields up as a result, and then our hull stability should go all the way up with the steel plate purchased. Hopefully. And then we'll be on our way. Look at all those infra blocks. Just launch them into the sun. Oh, I didn't mean to have CSP. Uh-oh. Where is it? Where do I don't even... Is it in my meds? Where is it? I don't, Oh, is it here? No. I'm not really sure what storage it's in. Is it in someone's pocket? I don't think so, but that's a good question. Who smuggled drugs aboard, guys? I talked about this. No drugs. Alright, I checked all of their individual storage pockets and all of my storages, and oh yeah, here it is, here it is. Eject. You know, ejecting drugs out the airlock while a a military alliance ship is like staring at us. That's like throwing baggies out the window when you get pulled over by the cops. You're just gonna get caught and look a fool, but apparently in my case it worked, because it just worked. All right, so we're going from 200 to 700 shields, and from 1,000 to 3,000 hull. Overloaded. Yes, let's... replace that with a large power node. So I'm gonna, I want to dismantle it. Let's shrink it so those shields just go offline. I'm gonna move the gas scrubber to here, and then a large node there. Okay, they want help. Something. You are low on steel plates. You know, I really can't help you. I'm sorry, but, like, I don't really have any either. Goodbye. Alright. We'll need someone on the shield panel. Okay, there they go. Reloading those shields. But now, I wouldn't say we have a warship. Oh. Is that here? No. That was one hop back. Got it. We don't have a warship, but it's definitely more combat capable than it was before. For sure. So the shields got reloaded. I have a large power node supplying that and supporting that so that we can do it quickly, especially in the midst of combat. I will collect ores before I leave here because we still need more steel plates, and I could try to buy some, but making them ourselves is not unreasonable either. And then we can start making our way to Droid Heinlein region or whatever. Also, very soon we'll have plasma weapons. And if we want plasma rifles, we're going to need to source the materials. I think we only have need of one plasma cluster gun. But that will be spicy, being able to board with some real bravado. Real oomph. Alright, there's no reason to stay here anymore, so let's spin up our hyperdrives, leaving the Callisto behind, abandoning it, because we don't need it, and then heading over to the outpost base. Because I'm hoping to be able to buy some steel plates from them. And if not, we'll just keep heading to the next zone. Now, this, I don't think they're going to have much. So, yeah, we have an abundance of energy blocks, but, like, no regrets. I got so tired of having none. Yep, they don't have any steel plates. So, let's keep moving on. So, taking a look. We'll go to... Where is this zone, anyway, that we want? It's beyond this jump. Got it. Our ore sources... Okay. Before I do that, I'm going to help them with their ore explosion thingy, because there was an ore cloud... at Dorados. So, a little bit of a detour here. Distress beacon, I'm dropping out. If it's military alliance, I'm dropping out. So, I'm still trying to upgrade the weapons and shields. We did actually just buy energy weapons. So, energy turrets, so I'm going to spin those up. But let's go help the distress beacon. You find a ship under attack by a hostile faction. Their crew has been taken prisoner. Assist. Set prisoners free. I'll do it for money, I guess. And it's not from the junkyard dog, because that's, like, infested. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Ocherat's ready. So who's even here? Oh, I guess I'll have to dock to find out. Taking a quick look at equipment. Ocherat, you need to repair your rifle. So Blue Panther, Wishbringer, Jens, and Marauder. Draft. Jens, you two. Wait, where are... Oh, you're in the Starfighter? Return home. And also, aliens detected. I probably shouldn't have had Jens. Jazz, you do it. Jens, you can keep starfighting if you want. Alright, so we're heading over to offer our help to the distressed craft. They got taken prisoner, and they need our help. What is my... Where did it go? Major Mildew, why did you fly into the middle of nowhere? feel like I should be wearing a suit. Like, you know, in case they just vent out the oxygen in this ship to kill me. Wow, that is a lot of prison. How many freaking prisoners did you guys roll over for them? What the hell was going on here? Oh, hello. Come on, aim better. They are definitely starting to surrender. I've got some cover and good armor. Sweep and clear. Jazz is a little bit of a bleed, but nothing serious. Ops room. Toilet. Their ops room. Bunks. And toilet. Well, we definitely put down some of the pirates, but not all of them. So let's keep looking. Yeah, I see him bleeding. He's not dying. Alright, he's not bleeding anymore. It was a light bleed. That's why I wasn't even intending to it. Okay. Someone will man the console back at home. Like, eventually. Oops. Definitely didn't mean to click that button. Open fire! It would be not ideal. Apparently no one likes you, Joshua. I uncuffed everyone and they started uncuffing each other, and then everyone was like, alright, but except for that Joshua guy. Screw that guy. Was what seemed to be the consensus. Alright, and here's the other half. And they're doing it themselves, so I'm just gonna undraft myself. You guys can handle the prisoners. I don't really care what you do with them. But there we go. You are welcome. And you're gonna beg me for something stupid, aren't you? Optronics? That's a lot of optronics, but alright, here you go. X42, thank you for the resub. Oh, okay. What the heck? Where Springer's like, I haven't murdered enough. I need to murder more. And then he goes and has a lunch. I don't even know. You have a mission for me? Retrieve perished crew members off the Derelict. And then send the ship logs. I mean, I could. Yeah, I guess. When in Rome, help the Romans or something. That's not how... Oh, God. What the heck? Hey, gents. You seem to attract insects wherever you go. Can you shoot that, please? Thank you. So the other junkyard dog ship over here is like infested. And I intend to clear that too. So where's my shuttle? It's parking. Wishbringer draft. Draft, I said. Do you not know what draft means? What the heck? Where'd the shuttle go? Yo, shuttle. I don't know where you're headed, but you're involved in a military operation, so get the hell back here. Someone went over to like the military ship and was like chilling. Okay, so is their mission still available? Hopefully it should be. Retrieve, and I'm gonna do it for money. Because I don't really need the other stuff. So we're here to retrieve the dead. Blue Panther, you must have... Are you hungry or do you have a bug in your tummy? I'm not really sure. Ah, you missed me. Well, I guess you eventually got me. So I got the ship's log, which is of interest to the Military Alliance to figure out what happened here, I guess, for them. And then we're going to go room to room, clearing it out so that we can recover the dead for them. Oh, there's a hauler. Come on. Continuing drafted. I don't see any other points of interest here, so undraft. Undraft. And then we should automatically shuttle that thing back. And I'll salvage it later. So we're collecting rune, I guess. And Blue Panther passed out. Plasma is done. Alright, I have a bit of a problem. You wanted me to do ship systems, but I like just bought that research. So I'm gonna just choose to do hauler for funsies. There, I have a bunch of hauler corpses and I want to start getting rid of them because I don't need a whole bunch of corpses. Okay, done. Junkyard dog, you're done. At this point, let's collect and tech scrap, energy scrap, and hull scrap is fine. I'm not going to go with soft or infra. We have too much. And you want steel plates. Soft blocks. Oh, I could do that. There you go. Pretty soon, we're going to be pretty friendly with them. So we keep helping them out. Which was, at every point, my intention. Did Marauder get another bug? I'm guessing yes. I'll keep an eye on that. So I don't see him eating. He's had the opportunity to eat, and he's not eating. So yeah, I assume that is the case. In fact, Ocharat and Puker might also have them. Oh, joy. Alright, the other thing I meant to do is to start fabricating plasma rifles. So let's do, if less than 2, make plasma rifle. And then I'm going to do a one-off of a cluster gun. So, Blue Panther almost has enough weapon skills for the plasma rifle. I'm actually going to delete all the learning that I've got. Blue Panther, do weapons if less than max. Ocherat has 5, Wishbringer has 5, and Marauder has way more than 5. So my combat team is all set except for Blue Panther. He's the only one that fell behind. And I have all these like extra weapons too that I don't really need. You know, actually, the last time I pulled botany was like a close second, so I'm just gonna do all the botany stuff. Let's brew beers. You know, I know how to kill these infested bugs in our bodies. We'll just drink them. We'll drown them in booze. Alright, Wish and Marauder have recovered from what ailed them. And then another thing I wanted to do was to get some energy turrets out. So, let's move these or actually dismantle these lights to put energy turrets. Let's incorporate those two. Next time pirates want to shake me down, I'm gonna shoot back. We're still waiting on a little bit of tech, energy, and hull scrap on the salvaged ship, but it's nearly done as well. So it's quite the bridge now. But at this point, once that's done, I will say upgrading the ship is finished. Formally. And then primary plasma rifle. Primary cluster gun. Primary plasma rifle. Primary plasma rifle. We're rolling out the big guns. So all of my purchased energy blocks go into good use. I'm glad I had such a big war chest. We'll have energy turrets, rocket turrets, auto cannon turrets. Got a little bit of all the spicy stuff ready to go. And then this power node is going to shrink. So I have a bunch of different power nodes for specific devices so that there is multiple points of failure, in other words. So we take a look. Our critical supplies looks pretty good. In fact, I would go so far as to say we could probably eject more infra if we could find it. Because, yeah, here we go. Eject all that infra. Because I just have way more than I reasonably need. There we go, down to 22. Because no one's ever buying it. I haven't found any buyers for it in like a long, long time. And now that the junkyard dog is... There's a little bit of tech scrap to left to salvage. But once we're done salvaging that, we'll push on our way to keep jumping to try to resolve the ore shortage of the fleet, and then head over to the Lead Us Not in Temptation. So the current priority is solve fleet ore crisis. And then head to Cult. Do I have alien organs? What is... Huh. I don't forget what alien organs are. Space Haven alien organs. I think you have to butcher them at a butchery table, right? I think. Which, means we need an autopsy table? Yep, that's what we need. Okay. I'll put it there. It's a weird spot for it, but whatever. Bye, Infra! I really love how it looks like we're just, like, crapping it out. I know, I shouldn't enjoy that, but I do. Alright, I'm taking a look. So if we want alien organs, I think we're already doing the logistics for it. No, I'm gonna turn all this off, actually. So, alien organs is something that you get from butchering... what? Well, what corpses do I even have? I've got a bunch of infestor corpses, so let's try to butcher an infestor corpse. And we yield monster meat and alien organs. Perfect. Alright, well then we can stop that. Salvage tasks are done here, so let's keep moving. We helped the military alliance in distress, and we can now go. Oh, one thing I haven't done is move the hypersleep chambers closer to, like, nav. Yeah, I don't need to intercept you. And what we're doing here is the fleet still has an ore shortage wipeout, which I can solve. So that's what I was trying to do before we continue our quest. Quit it with your missions. Oh my god. You're killing me. Everywhere I go, they're like, hey, could you do me a big solid favor? I kind of want the base metals. I'm going to drop. Because we don't have a lot of steel, and opportunities to get steel should not be passed up. It is a shortage we have. It's like the only shortage we have, if I'm honest. Now, if I wanted to move hypersleep chambers closer to the front of the ship, which I think is wise in the case of emergency dropouts, I'll put one there. And I'll put one here. So that pathing isn't ruined. I think that should work. Pretty good. So we have... I could put one right there, too. That's not a terrible spot either. Having more people near the front of the ship so that they can quickly react to combat situations is only really ever going to be a benefit. So I'm going to move them closer to where they need to be for combat reasons. That also means potentially allowing for That's kind of a weird spot. But potentially allowing for more industry back here now that it has been cleared out. It's possible that we get an assembler finally, because I haven't had one in a long time, and I said I didn't want one because they're big and clunky, but I now have the capacity for one. I'm going to put the assembly in and the... and yeah, that will allow us to start making complex blocks. If I have power for it, I might not, but I could add that. We still have a little bit of system points free. Not too many, but a little. A few. It's funny, now I have all these, like, big honking shields. When stuff hits me, it's like, oh, I didn't notice. Was there a problem? Not really. I'm sure I could move things around and reorganize it back here so that my power nodes better serve the industry. But as long as it's working, I don't really care. No, range 1. Can you stop collapsing? Alright, so here we have the advanced assembler, which can make like stuff like energy blocks from scratch, which would have been really nice not too long ago. So I'm going to say if less than 10 on all of these, so that we keep 10 in stock, which I think is a reasonable... I mean, I don't know why I would do it for infra, because it's not like we ever have less than 10 of infra. But now, if we ever have less than 10 of anything, we can start manufacturing it from scratch. Which I think is pretty handy. And then the other blocks that have yet to unlock would be from the regular assembler, which is weird that I skipped that over, but that was just like the tech was, offered to purchase, so I just bought it. In fact, yoink and yoink. Why not? Prestige is high enough, I don't care. So, grains and hops, we already had partially done, but I skipped over it. Now we're going to get alcohol beverage machine. And then I want to research... I would like to get advanced nutrition for extra growth rate. So we need to research evolving alien cores 2 and alien hive core remains 2. How many do I even have? I got 1 and 1. So we won't be able to do that. I can also research alien enzymes with the organs that I have, and I'll queue that up just to be able to understand the research. Essentially, it removes it from the purchasable research queue, allowing me to get the ones that I don't have the resources for, which is more handy to me. Anyway. I just realized I might need to queue these up too, if less than 10, and again, I'm missing the base metals. This has been consistent, needing base metals for stuff, which is why I dropped out in the first place. Because we're turning base metals into steel, but now also base metals into electronics. Pretty important stuff. Thank you for tuning in to Space Haven Finding Eden, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Pathfinders.